then in nearby Holiday, Utah.
It's an Asian Philly steak.
It is an Asian Philly steak. A husband and wife Vietnamese joint.
Don't forget it.
Dishing out the goodness that just doesn't quit.
You got sweet, you got spicy, you got salty, you got fat, you got crunchy.
Coming up, I'm bringing some backup to Holiday, Utah.
I had to bring the sandwich man himself in.
For an off-the-hook Vietnamese banh mi
This is one of the best hot sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
that's got me speechless.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So I'm here in Holiday, Utah, about 10 minutes southeast of Salt Lake, to check out a joint that I hear is doing the rockin' banh mi sandwich. And to make sure it's rockin', I brought this cat, my buddy Jimmy John Leoto from Jimmy John Sandwiches, to qualify it. This is Oh My.
Oh, my!
Brisket's filed, ready to go?
This place is amazing.
Layers of flavor.
It's almost like traveling to Vietnam.
The food at this place is just as good as people that own the place.
That would be Vietnamese-born husband and wife team of Long and Anna Tran. Two veterans of the Salt Lake restaurant scene looking to switch it up a bit.
We finally decided to retire, so that's why we bought this little space.
You retired and did this?
Yes.
I guess retirement means serving up righteous family recipes.
Everything here is fantastic.
Since I got my boy Jimmy John rolling with me, you know I gotta start off with a standout sandwich.
Banh mi.
The sandwich is just amazing.
Let's talk about what we're gonna make.
We're gonna make the pickled carrots and daikon.
They go on the sandwich and give it all the crunch?
Yes.
Everything sound good with you so far?
Sounds good.
Wow, what a machine. Okay. Now we ready?
Carrots, daikon.
And you want them long ways?
Yeah, long
Okay.
way, please.
Fired up.
So now we have to marinate them.
Okay.
First, vinegar, sugar,
And
water.
how long will it take until these...
About 2
Pickle.
days.
And now this is the ribeye that goes for the sandwich.
Correct. And then you put in the butter and let it melt a little bit. And then onions and garlic.
Okay.
And then just saute it just a little bit. And then you start adding the ribeye.
Oh, that looks delicious. Now, do you do this for every sandwich fresh?
Yes, we cook to order.
Beautiful.
Soy sauce, sugar, and then black pepper.
So our meat's about medium rare.
Medium rare to medium cooked.
Okay, now we're ready to go make the sandwich?
So what I would do is just cut it out.
With scissors?
Yes. And then we hollow this out.
Who taught you how to do that?
Meat.
It's critical. We call it canoeing.
Just the garlic butter, and then mayo, and then romaine lettuce, and then the ribeye meat, and then black vinaigrette house sauce, black pepper, cucumber, tomato,
That looks good.
red onion, jalapeno pepper,
Oh, I like the jalapeno.
carrots and daikon, and cilantro.
It's an Asian Philly steak.
It is an Asian Philly steak. And that's all she wrote. Here we go.
That is unbelievable.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you get, Jimmy? What are your flavors?
I'm getting the fresh cooked ribeye steak, the sweet vinaigrette. I love the cilantro, and the jalapeno kicker is just off the chart.
You got sweet, you got spicy, you got salty, you got fatty, you got crunchy, you got... I mean, you've got the whole umami going on. And... But my favorite part, without question, the carrot daikon.
It's one of the best hot sandwiches I've ever had in my life. It's incredible.
It's like an explosion of flavors.
Crunchy, crusty, just awesome.
Listen, I know you got to bounce happy skiing to you. Thank you very much. I had to
Nice
bring the
meeting you.
sandwich man himself in.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So nice to meet you. What a treat this was for me.
You're the best. Thank you, Jimmy.
Now that Jimmy rolled out, I can get Anna's take on one of my all-time faves all to myself
Here is your brisket pho.
In my world of pho, this is one of the best.
when we come back.
I wish I could get in it.
Applebee's parked at Oh My in Holiday, Utah for some legit Vietnamese.
I love the food so much I can eat it every day.
And a dish I can never get enough of.
Brisket spa is ready.
Spelled P-H-O with an accent across
Yes,
the top of
uh-huh.
it. But it is pronounced pho.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Sorry, I had to. So the bone, this is beef bones.
Yes, correct, beef bone.
So we're gonna cook off the beef bones first. Here, you want some milk?
Yes, please. Thank you. Strong hand. Next, we're going to put the brisket into the pot. This will cook for about 3 hours.
You'll see like a little bit of a foam coming to the top, and we'll skim that off as it goes to
Yes.
get it as pure, the broth to be as clear as possible.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
While that's being cooked, then we can start roasting the spices.
Little cinnamon.
Okay, cinnamon, star anise, cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yes.
I gotta see what this is.
No.
It comes from the cardamom family. Okay, so we're gonna toast these about 5 minutes. Take out the cooked brisket. Now we add the spice in.
Yes.
Look at that. I've made some satchels before, but that's ridiculous. And how long are we gonna steep that in there?
For about 6 more hours.
Wow.
And then we're going to put this in
While that's simmering?
yes.
So we've got the roasted ginger and onions. I like this.
And then
Crystallized rock sugar?
Yes.
Am I doing good?
you're doing perfectly.
And a little bit of salt?
And salt. Yep.
So after we get done simmering this for 6 hours,
We're just gonna take out the bone and whatever's in there, and then just the broth is ready to go.
I want to taste it. Oh my gosh. Oh.
So now we're ready for the noodle. Then you just pour the noodle in,
So that rice noodle went really fast.
and then you put in the brisket, put in the broth, and you just garnish it with green onion, cilantro, and red onions, and last but not least, the black pepper.
Well, Thai basil in mine. See, I have my method. I'm Thai basil, jalapenos, bean sprouts for sure, a little bit of lime, and a touch of sriracha. There we go. Now. The broth is outrageous. The brisket sliced nice and thin. In my world of pho, this is one of the best.
Thank you.
I wish I could get in it.
Okay.
Just so much flavor and so much depth.
It tastes super fresh. You can taste all the ingredients that go into it. I love squeezing the lime in it. It's kind of the icing on the cake for me.
Out of bounds. I'll finish the soup. You can go. You can leave now.